Man, it's a windy day out here. What's good, everybody? It's just your neighborhood angler, Money Bass, out here about to do this thing we call Bass for Cash. Now, I get out here on a weekly basis. See how many fish we can get to the boat in not a long time, but a good time. You guys know the routine. See how many fish we can get to the boat. If you are a subscriber to the channel, that is thing one. And you are able to guess the weight of one of these fish, bam, just like that, you can walk away with some cash in your pocket. All right, so today it's a little windy, guys, and as you can see, my boat is a mess. I was in a tournament this past weekend. We can talk about that a little bit. I was in a tournament this past weekend, so I haven't really went back and cleaned everything up. So we're gonna do that first. But first, I do need to kind of hide away from this wind. What do you guys think? How does the wind sound in the How does the wind sound right now? Is it a little too windy for you? I probably need to go and hide in one of these coves for a minute till I get everything cleared up on the boat, and then we can get things going. What's going on, Patricia? She says, you're late. May result in a DQ. Am I late? Am I late? What's up, Jody? We got Dottie back in the chat. All right, Dottie said it's not too bad. All right, so we're going to ease over here. And we're going to clean up all of this stuff. And pretty much what I'm gonna do for today, the tournament that I'm gonna be fishing this coming weekend is that $3,000 tournament that $2,000 tournament that I've been telling you guys about. So what I'm gonna do is just make sure I have everything tied on that I plan on fishing with for the tournament. Okay, Patricia said it's too much wind. Okay, all right, so we're gonna head over here for a quick second. Get the boat organized a little bit, let you guys see what I'm going to be fishing with for today and for this tournament this weekend. But yeah, as you guys can see, it is a nice pretty day out here. Not too cold, not too hot. Oh, this water is very, very shallow. Let's see if I'm going to be able to make it through here. Can you guys see that? You can actually see the bottom of the lake over here. So I'm going to see if I can cut through here. Can I make it? I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it. Daddy said it's a beautiful day. Oh, yes, it is. Look at that. Don't you like that nice scenery out there? Nice trees, nice blue skies. We have a slight breeze. Like I said, it's not too hot out here either. It feels like we're heading into the fall season. As you guys come into the chat, make sure you go ahead and drop a 1 in the chat for me. Now take a look, guys. Can you see the bank over here? You see how low the water is now? So normally those rocks over there are pretty much underwater. So the game has changed. The game has changed. What's going on? We got DL Peck in the chat. Patricia says, stay out of Flat Creek. I think that means I need to go to Flat Creek, right? What is in Flat Creek that you're trying to keep me away from? I need to go over there and find out. All right, let's go ahead and get all these rods and everything cleaned up. Wouldn't you know it? As soon as we're getting ready to get started, somebody's giving me a call. Hey, what's going on, man? I'm out here live right now. So don't talk too bad DL Peck, because he's listening.
I don't ever talk bad about DL Peck.
Well, don't talk bad about Patricia or Dottie either, because they're listening too.
I don't know who that is. All right, man.
All right. I'll hit you back.
All right.
All right. We got Cletus. What's going on, Cletus? We got Cletus in chat. All right. All right, so this is one of the baits that I might be throwing this weekend. But actually, I need to get a new one. This one wasn't really running that good. I was throwing it this past weekend, but for some reason, it doesn't, it's not running too good. So it kind of turns on the side a little bit. So all we're doing right now, guys, is just getting everything together that I plan on fishing this weekend on Lake Sinclair. So I'll probably throw this top water a little bit. I can generally catch some 1 or 2 fish on top water. Hopefully I can get something good early in the morning off of that. So we're gonna keep that on the deck. And today we're gonna head back into some coves so that I can fish these baits that I plan on fishing this weekend, just to, you know, get everything ready. There we go, guys. Did anybody see that video I put out, my little short video with the bimity blap and the boom blap? There we go, that's that red crankbait. So I'll be throwing that. Oh, and check this out. Check this out, guys. This was my jig. My jig, I made the strands on there and everything. Look at that. Doesn't that thing look good? On a scale of 1 to 10, how good do you think this jig looks right here, guys? I got the skirt trimmed up. I have the green, pumpkin, and blue. Goodness, what are these things called again? The skirt. The skirt has that green, pumpkin, and blue. Kind of matches the trailer with that green flake in there. I just put a little bit of chartreuse on there. All right, Blaster said it's a 10 out of 10. William said it's 8 out of 10. DL Peck said it's a 9.5. Oh, okay, the mass bass. Do you guys see that? The mass bass Tid says it's a 2 and a 2.5. Oh man, how could it be a 2.5? So this, I think there's a little bit of bias going on here. What do you mean? Joe said I'd eat it. But yeah, guys, this jig right here, look, and so I was casting it on the concrete yesterday because there's a reason why. But I mean, you can see the color of the jig head on there, so it kind of matches. All of the colors kind of match. Black says, so fun and tasty looking. All right, so there was a big problem with this, guys, that I did not find out about until after the tournament. So I was going after, I was really going after that 7-pounder this past weekend, guys. I was throwing this jig, I was throwing the top water baits that I showed you. And what else was I throwing, guys? You guys that were watching, you remember what I was throwing. DL Peck says, trim on a skirt and I'll add 0.5. Okay, you said trim that skirt a little bit more, so I trimmed it. I trimmed the skirt because the skirt was a lot longer. So I trimmed the skirt down so that when it hits the water, it kind of flares up. You know, it would kind of flare up and it would expose the little claws on here a little bit better. But guys, there was a major issue with my jig that I did not realize. Can anybody tell what the major issue with this jig is? Patricia says, trim that guard down. The weed guard's pretty good. The weed guard's fine. But can anybody tell what is the major issue with this jig? Can anybody tell what the major issue is with this jig? I mean, this thing looks good. I was like, oh man, there's no way I'm not going to catch a big fish off of this one. Maskoff said, the mass bass kid assaulted him this weekend. You need to lock him up. All right, does anybody see what is the major issue with this jig? Somebody, anybody. I'm looking at. All right, shout out to Blaster. He was the first one to get it, and Alexander. That's right. Look, so the weed guard is good, but guess what's supposed to be under this weed guard? The hook. I do not know what could have happened. What could have broke my hook off like that? My hook was broke off. Dwayne said the hook size. The hook is gone. The hook is broke off. So I was probably fishing this bait during my tournament this weekend. The hook was on there in the morning because I had it hooked onto the bait keeper in the morning. But somewhere during the tournament, my hook got broke off, and I don't remember it getting snagged on anything. I don't remember it getting snagged or anything like that. But yeah, so that would have been terrible. Just think if I had actually hooked like a big 7 or 8 pounder. Well, actually, I wouldn't have been able to hook it. But you know how sometimes the fish will grab onto your bait and they'll hold on so you can fight them for a little bit before they come off. So just imagine if I had a fish that had bit this lure and kind of was fighting its way back to the boat. And I get back to the boat, get the bait back to the boat, and the hook is gone. Oh my goodness. DL said, was the hook rusted? I have to do some investigation, because let me just look in here and see. Yeah, you know what? The hook, it does have some rust on it. It was rusted. So I got to go through. That's the reason why you want to keep these tackle boxes that have the that prevent the water from coming into it. But I'm not going to use this for this tournament this weekend. I'm not going to throw that top water bait up there. But you know what? I may need something that moves a little bit faster than that buzz jet. So I'll probably have two top water baits on. All right, and what was on this rod right here? This was my 7-foot medium heavy. I don't remember what I had tied onto this rod right here. Oh my goodness. Do you guys see who is coming to the chat? Old Navy's nose. He said the good old Okeechobee crawl. That's right. Justin says ain't no gas in it. Chicken Hawk says rocks tend to cause that problem. What, of all days and all times of coming to the chat, what made you pick this time to just come and harass me just out of the blue? All right, so we're gonna keep that crankbait down here just in case I want to fish a little bit deeper water. Shout out to Justin White, member of the money team. You guys see it. He's had that badge for, what is that, 11 months. If Justin stays a money team member for one more month, I think he's gonna move up to that the money bass badge. There aren't too many people who have that badge. Shout out to Justin. Everybody put JW in the chat for me. I always appreciate anybody that slides through and show support, long-term support for the channel. Really appreciate that, sir. Everybody, if you could, put JW in the chat for me. Dottie says, who is Chicken Hawk? Yeah, who is Chicken Hawk? All right, let's see. I got that. So now I have to go back into my bag of tricks and find another jig. I'm gonna stick with this spinnerbait, but I do need to put a stinger hook on here. So I need to make a trip to the shop and get a stinger hook. But we'll leave this up here. I won't throw this today, though. I won't throw my spinnerbait, but we're gonna set it up here in the front. So I plan on having probably either 4 or 5 rods. And you know what? One of them will be my shaky head. I have to go ahead and keep my shaky head up here just in case. Because this time I'm fishing for $2,000, guys. So I may need to keep that shaky head up there to fill out my limit. But this right here is my jig rod. This is the rod that jig just came off of. And this is a 710. I don't know if you guys can see that, but this is a 710 extra heavy. And I have 15-pound line on here. On my jigs, some of them I have a 20-pound line on it, because my jigs and stuff, I throw those right into some heavy cover. But I'll leave this to the side so that I can just tie another jig on there real quick. And we'll keep my buzz bait up here, but I'm gonna change that out. So that means we're gonna put away these 2 spinning rods, because I will not need these. DLPEC said Hawk ghosted us last weekend in Texas. He was scared y'all were gonna try to get him on the lake, DLPEC. He didn't want you to witness him catching small fish in person, so he didn't want to be embarrassed. So he acted like he wanted to hang out, but he knew that if he linked up with y'all would probably get him out on the lake. What's going on, Brad? Patricia said, get jiggy with it. All right. We got Wicked Weasel back in the chat. All right, so just put the rods and stuff from this past weekend's tournament. All right, and this is another one that I'm gonna leave down here in reserve. Shout out to the Texas guys. I got my Texas rig set up. So this one has a 20-pound line on it, because When I pull out my Texas rig, guys, I'm flipping this straight into some deep cover, like some lay downs with big branches and things like that. And sometimes around docks. So I want to make sure I have that 20-pound line on there. Because that right there is what I'm going to use to catch one of them big old hogs. It's going to be oinking like a pig when I get it, when I'm fighting it back to the boat. Shout out to C219 Troll tuning in. I know you guys got your classic coming up. All right, let's see. What else do we have, guys? All right, so we got all that done. And I do need to fix this right here. What bait was on this rod? This is a 7-foot medium heavy. And I do not remember what I had tied on here. It's one of those things whenever I go to get it out of the rod locker, at the time I need it is when I remember what I had tied onto it. So I just have to put something on here. Oh, was it my Wacky rig? Yeah, I think it was my Wacky rig. Oh yeah, I definitely need that Wacky rig for this weekend too. So we're gonna revitalize this rod right here, this setup. But yeah, I was kind of playing around with this rod and reel and got my line twisted up. So this is my Wacky rig setup. And since I plan on using this in the tournament, what we'll do is go ahead and leave this one out and just go ahead and get this one tied on the right way. Joe Dirt knew it. He said Wacky rig or Nico rig. That's right, it was both. I fish a Nico and a Wacky with this setup. But most of the time it is the Nico rig. Wicked Weasel said he's been around lurking. C219 says enjoying the furlough, fishing all week. Shout out to Texas Noob. Hey, Texas Noob, Chicken Hawk is in the chat. Does anybody in the chat fish Lake Sinclair? Lake Sinclair down by Milledgeville, Georgia. Does anybody fish Lake Sinclair? Because there are still some spots open for that tournament. And he reached out to me today. So I told him I would mention it during the live stream and reach out to a few people I know to see if anybody's interested in going out there and competing for nice and easy $2,000. But I'm planning on winning those funds, guys. $2,000 payout. It is a winner take all. You'll only be competing against 19 other people. So there'll be 20 boats in this tournament from my understanding. Joe Dirt says, I have one a couple of years ago. But yeah, if you guys, anybody that's interested, make sure you send them over to fishxlive.com and have them click on that tournaments tab. See all the info on there about the Lake Sinclair tournament. And that is taking place this weekend. So I will be live. So I'll be fishing live so you guys can tune in and watch me. And then there will be a live weigh-in at the end of this tournament. That last tournament that I was at, there was gonna be a live weigh-in, but I think the reception and everything was bad, but that video was up. So if anybody did want to see that weigh-in from Lake Jackson, the Lake Jackson tournament that I was at this weekend, then you can still go and see that on FishX Live. Just once you click on the tournaments tab, just search Lake Jackson and pick the one that took place on, what was that, October 4th? Chicken Hawk says, as the great philosopher Mike Tyson said, everybody has a plan until they get punched in the mouth. And I know you know that oh so well, don't you, Chicken Hawk? Because your lips be hurting. They be hurting. Because you have been punched in the mouth several times. Oh, yeah, and I told DL Peck and Texas Nuke why you bailed out on them and didn't meet up. I told them you were scared that they were going to try to get you out on the lake and they were going to witness you catching those small fish in person. All right, so on my Wacky rig, I use 12-pound fluorocarbon line is what I use. And I'm going to put an Alberto knot is what I use to tie my my braid to fluorocarbon. What did Chicken Hawk say? Man, I was winning golf tournaments. You know I'm multi-sport. Oh, Chicken Hawk, you did say you got second place in a golf tournament, right? Is that true? Did you get second place in the golf tournament? And I want to take this time to actually apologize to Chicken Hawk in front of everybody. Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And then I go 5 back the other way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So yeah, guys, I want to apologize to Chicken Hawk because he has been trying to beat me in a fishing tournament for years. And the last beating that he took in the Battle of the Anglers was so life-changing for him. It was just devastating. It was really an egregious loss. I don't think he has recovered for it. So he went and actually took up a new sport, guys. So I don't know when we'll see Chicken Hawk back on the water again. He has actually started playing golf now. And I know he was trying to make a decision between playing ping pong or golf. So I see he decided to go ahead and play golf, but he definitely decided to go and play a different sport after what happened to him last time on the lake. But you guys, I mean, you guys get active in the chat and talk to Chicken Hawk. See if he's gonna, oh my goodness, man. I just tied that knot and didn't put the thing through the right part of the rod. So now I gotta cut my line and redo my whole knot again. Blaster said, is his boat for sale? It might be. He's in the chat. Chicken Hawk is in the chat, guys. If y'all want to ask Chicken Hawk some questions, go ahead and put them in the chat. I want to see what you guys have to, if you can give him some words of encouragement, you know, it'll get better and stuff like that, because maybe it'll keep him fishing. Chicken Hawk says, you will see me soon, and it won't be nice. Oh, no, Chicken Hawk. Oh, man, I got to go all the way back through here. Chicken Hawk, we are trying to give you words of encouragement. Even though past performance is generally an indicator of future performance, we have faith that you can come back and at least get a fish to the boat. Dottie said, oh my God, money getting together. Kevin said, unscrew the spool. Nah, I just retie it. All right, Texas Noob, you heard what I said, why Chicken Hawk acted like he couldn't find time to meet up with y'all, right? He thought y'all were going to take him out on Joe Pool Lake, and he was going to catch the lake record for the smallest fish, and he didn't want that to happen in person and let y'all actually witness him catching such a fish. All right, so we're setting up my Wacky rig, guys. I'm hoping I don't need to use this. Man, but you know what, guys? I wasn't gonna go and pre-fish. You guys think I should go and pre-fish for this $2,000 tournament, or should I just show up and go for what I know? What do you think? If you guys think I should pre-fish, put yes in the chat. And if you think I should just show up tournament morning, all right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm gonna take 5 back the other way again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, there we go. We got it that time. All right, so Ken says, yes, you need to go pre-fish. What else are you guys saying in here? Wicked Weasel says, DL Peck, I was thinking the same thing. I guess you can tie it loose for a small Georgia bait. All right, so what do you guys think? Do I need to pre-fish? Should I go and pre-fish? I've been lazy these days, guys. I haven't been going pre-fishing or anything. I just pretty much go to the lake and just see if I can get 5 fish to the boat. But for this tournament, it's a little different. Because you're potting the money bags, I do want this $2,000. So I'm out there, I'm gonna be out there trying to win this weekend. Ken says with a fluke. Ken, I need to spend more time fishing a fluke. Because most of the time when I do and I get bites on it, I don't fish it enough. And it just seems like for me, I lose fish on it because I don't fish it enough. All right, so we're gonna put about a 15-foot leader on here. All right, get this cut off. Chicken Hawk says, we know, what difference is it going to make? A dink is a dink, and a dink won't cash a check. Chicken Hawk, the chat has been waiting for you to tell us when are you available for the next Battle of the Anglers? When is your beak? When will your beak heal up from the last time you were punched in the mouth? I mean, punched in the beak from that last tournament. Ken said, this is... Ken, are you saying this is the time of the year for the fluke? Because, Ken, every time of the year is the time of the year for the fluke for you. You tell me to throw that thing year round. All right, so there we go. This is the Wacky rig hook that I use. I like this wide gap on there. See, it has that little small weed guard. So the hookup ratio on this thing is pretty good. I barely ever lose any fish on my Wacky rig. And this particular Wacky rig is the one that I used whenever I won my first Angler of the Year in 2019. So since then, even though these things are expensive, I just stick with them anyway. Because these hooks, they look about the same as any other ones, but that gap on here, it's just something about the way these hooks are made, and maybe it's just my style of fishing or something, but my hookup ratio on this particular setup for my Wacky rig is great. So I'll continue spending that little bit of extra money for tournament time. Now, let's see. Now I need my Cinco. Chicken Hawk says, I am not the one that got punched. That was Penelope. Oh, my goodness. Hey, man, are you talking about Beards and Bass? Did you run Beards and Bass out of my chat? Has anybody seen Beards and Bass lately? Chicken Hawk, you can't be running away my peoples, my subscribers. Let's see, I think we'll go with this color right here. What is that? Elder's Magic. Has kind of like a green flare to it with some purple in there. Let's just take a look and see. Or should I just stick with black and blue? I kind of like that color right there. I think we'll go with that. So I need to get a few of those set up for this weekend. Actually, you know what? I am still kind of lazy, guys. Let's see if I have these in here. These in here are already set up, which means that we're gonna put this one back. So they're going to be dropping the lake level. Ken is asking about dropping the lake level. They're going to drop the lake level on Lake Sinclair on the 25th, I believe. I saw someone put that in one of the forums. Let's see what if I have a weight in any of these already. Tried and true, black and blue. I think that might work, guys. We're gonna just go ahead with the tried and true black and blue. Just gonna hook that all the way through like that. I had an O-ring on there, even though I still hook it through the worm. So what I have to do, I'm just gonna take the time, go through here and set up some of these worms on kind of a Nico stack. Put a little weight in there so I can have a little bit of a faster fall rate. All right, so what we're gonna do, guys, I think I finished getting everything tied on. So I'm ready for my tournament on Sinclair now. So I've showed you guys the baits that I plan on using. So now we're gonna take off and go to find a nice cove. And we're gonna run these coves with a crankbait. At this time of year, this is what I like right there, that red crankbait, guys. Let's see. Chicken Hawk says DL Peck ran him away with them gangster YouTube shorts. Oh my goodness, guys. If you have not seen DL Peck's shorts that he put out from the Battle of the Anglers, those things were good. I gotta get DL Peck to make us some shorts too, Chicken Hawk. I just gotta follow back up with him about them. All right, guys, we're gonna run and we're going to go and fish some coves. Man, I can't believe my jig got jacked up. But I'm gonna take that skirt and everything off of that one and just put it on another jig head. Oh, actually, you know what? We can start right here in this cove. We're gonna fish this cove real quick. We're gonna fish all the way around here just to see what type of action we get. Ken says, there goes that gas bill. Oh yeah, man, that gas. I've been burning some gas. All right, so this is a 6:8 gear ratio reel. And the lake that I'm gonna be fishing, it's gonna have a lot of cover on it. So right now, how you see me just going down this bank, you can see some rocks on the bank, but I'm gonna be fishing around a lot of docks. All right, yeah, I like this setup right here. Get a nice good cast out of it. This rod is 7 foot. It's only a 7-foot rod. Oh my God, guys. Shout out to Ken. If you see something, say something. If you see something, I need you to say something. I always want to make sure we give credit where credit is due, guys. I think Wicked Weasel sees something. I think Ken trying to get me to throw a fluke, guys. Shout out to Rob. Rob hit the chat with the KO. Mask Off Fishing knows what's going on. He hit the chat with a KO. Shout out to Joe Winkler, guys. We got Joe Winkler in the chat. Big shout out to Ken. Everybody put KO in the chat. If you see something, say something. I need everybody to put KO in the chat. Ken slid right on in and hit me in the chin with a 1999. All right, he's getting me prepped up, getting me ready for this weekend. Man, I see a little something over there, guys, but they're not wanting to come out and play. I need everybody to put Ken in the chat. Drop KO in the chat. Appreciate that, Dottie. Dottie was like, I see something, so I'm going to say something. We just need one to come out here and cooperate. Shout out to Blaster. Really appreciate that, sir. Big shout out to Ken. Like I say each week, whoever gives the largest super chat, super sticker, or show of support to the channel with those gifted memberships, they are the sponsor of that live stream. And right now we're looking at the big KO. Ken is the sponsor of today's live stream at the moment. Really appreciate that, sir. Uh-oh. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute, guys. If you see something, say something. Has anybody ever heard that before? If you see something, say something. Dottie said, oh, I see it. Rob sees it. Shout out to KO says, oh, I see it. We got co-sponsors of today's live stream. Wouldn't you know it? Hold on. Wait a minute. Oh, my God. What is happening? What is happening? I came out here for a little bit of fun and casting in the sun and enjoying the breeze. Do you see what is happening around here? Does anybody see what is happening around here? If you see something, say something. Dottie said, oh, yeah, I see something again. DL Peck says, JW. J-Dub in the chat. What's going on, Chef Boy? Chef Boy, do you see something? Because I didn't see you say anything yet. Ken says, now we rolling. Shout out to Living Out Loud, the podcast. Shout out to Joe Winkler. We have a three-way right now. Oh, wait a minute. Joe Winkler says, hold up, swole up. I got him by a penny. Joe said, I got him by 1 penny. Oh, my God. Clint Perry said, all of y'all hold up. Clint Perry said, hold up, swole ups. Clint Perry slid right on in. He said, I think I'm going to take today's sponsorship. He slid right on in with 5 gifted memberships, guys. Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Hold on. Shout out to Clint Perry. Those gifted memberships went out to Paul, Food, Family, and Conversations. Who else? Tui. It's a name like Tui. Shout out to JTB and 420CS. We got some new members of the money team. Shout out to the general himself. Slid right on in. And he was like, let's get this party started. Goodness, guys. I need you to put KO, JW, LOL, and CP in the chat. Can somebody put all three of those in one chat at a time? Let's see if anybody, who's going to be the first one to get it right. CP, JW, LOL, and KO. I'm not leaving anybody out, Emma. Who is going to be the first one? Okay. D.O. Peck almost got it. Dottie almost got it. Dottie almost got it. Shout out to Cool C, member of the money team too. Nobody got it yet. Let's see who can hit all four in the chat right now. Who can shout out all four in one chat? Rob said JW, KO, and CP. Rob didn't get it either. Oh, my kid said, hold up, swole ups. He was like, I ain't even going out like that. Ken said, I ain't even going out like that. He came in and hit the chat with another 999. It looks, wait a minute, did Dottie get it? Dottie says CP, LOLP. Oh, she put some respect on it. She said, Living Out Loud, the podcast. JW and KO. Dottie was the first one to get it. Shout out to Dottie. Oh my God, do you guys see what just happened? Shout out to CP. He has now earned the official Money Bass badge. 12 months of being a money team member. Shout out to Joe Winkler. There are not too many people who have that badge that you guys see right next to, oh my goodness, to Clint Perry's name. Clint Perry said, oh yeah, put some respect on it. But who was it that slid? KO. KO came in and hit us with the KO. He said, no, I'm taking that back. He said he is the current sponsor of today's live stream. Man, that's a whole lot of action going on. I need to go ahead and catch a fish for you guys, right? Shout out to KO. He's hitting CP. Look, we got all these nicknames and shortcuts for nicknames. CP, KO. Hit him with the congratulations. Now, I saw a little something up here, and I wasn't able to get those fish to react. So what I'm going to do is go up here and slow it down just a little bit. Those fish are sitting in about 15 feet of water, and they're hungry. It looks like they want something to bite. So let's go ahead and hit them in the head with a shaky head. Ken said, I saw Living Out Loud holding the sponsorship in her hands, and he said, give me that. He just walked up and snatched it out of her hand. He said, give me that. Give me that sponsorship. Then CP came up and he said, you give me that. He said, hold up, swole up, you give me that sponsorship. Kim was like, I ain't even going out like that. He said, you give me that back. Oh, man. All right, guys, I'm throwing a shaky head now. I see some movement out there. And then we're gonna, after I throw the shaky head, then we're gonna go ahead and fish all the way around this cove, come out to where that those rocks are over there, see if we can get anything on a shaky head, and then we're gonna take off and run way out there and go to another cove. Ken says, now money, here's the challenge. You have to throw all of our favorite baits at once. Oh, wait a minute, how, what? At once, how do you do that? Are you talking about putting them all on one line? What is that? Ken said, I don't want you to catch nothing. Just put them all on there at one time. Chef says, it's been a minute since I've been able to sit in on a live. All right, well, glad to have you back, Chef Boy. We got James Larry tuning back in. He says, hi all on Wise Fishing Now. Okay, he says, he said he got a 1.5 pounder. Okay. You out there making it happen. Rogers Family and Outdoors is back in the chat. Ken, I cannot put all of these baits on one thing at the same time. Now, I know we're on YouTube, and I know YouTubers do all these crazy kind of challenges, but Ken, I am actually getting ready for a tournament where there's $2,000 on the line. I'm trying to get my rent money. I need to pay my rents. Ken says, I wish I was fishing, but my boat is broke. But you know what, Ken? If you were to go and fish from the bank, it'll bring back old memories and, you know, the memories of the good old times when you used to fish from the bank. I mean, I do that every once in a while, and it's still fun. Even fishing from the bank is still fun. Big shout out to CP, KO, JW, and LOL. Living Out Loud, the podcast, Joe Winkler, Ken, and look, I'm trying to remember all the nicknames, guys. Who did I leave out that time? I'm trying to remember 4 in a row. Shout out to Dottie. She was the first one to be able to get it. Blaster came on and he said, sorry, I was gassing up. He said KW, JW, KO, and ODK. The Outdoor King. Wait a minute. Was it the Outdoor King? Are you sure about that? Are you sure about that? Living Out Loud, Joe Winkler, KO, and CP. Blaster, you didn't get it right. Oh, Ken says second knee replacement. Failed again. Uh-oh. That does not sound good. So when it fails, do they have to redo the entire thing? Is that what that means? Have to go back through the physical therapy and all of that stuff? I have a friend of mine now who's currently going through a knee replacement. He's in the physical therapy stage. All right, now if they don't bite this time, guys, and we're gonna roll out of here. Shout out to Joe Winkler. He says, just stopped in for a short time. He said, at the dock and must check in. Love all our brothers and sisters. Shout out to Joe Winkler. That's right. Always want to enjoy the times that you have, even if you're in here for a good time and not a long time. Make the best of it. Check in on peoples every once in a while. You never know what trials and tribulations people are going through, so check on your friends and family. Well, I threw that one right where I was trying to get it because I got hung up that time. Living Out Loud, the podcast says, sending up some prayers and good thoughts to Ken. Shout out to Ken, that's right. All right, appreciate you for stopping in, Joe Winkler. I know you're out there driving trucks and doing your thing. Joe Winkler did participate in the last battle of the anglers. I mean, well, the big bass battle. Joe Winkler was like, yeah, let me get out here and see what I can do. Shout out to Frisco. He said, had both of my knees done. Listen to your docs and therapists. Don't be heroes. Give us some tips on that. What does that mean? Don't be heroes. Is that the physical therapy side of things? Because that's what I hear about. That physical therapy part is kind of crucial. It's tough. It's a lot of pain, but you got to get through that pain to enjoy the good side. Ken says, I burned up 3 alternators on my outboard and can't find the problem at $802 a pop. It's getting old. Oh, my goodness. Yeah, that is kind of expensive. All right, looks like we had a follower on that. So right now, guys, for anybody that is just tuning in, we are getting prepared for a tournament that is taking place this weekend on Lake Sinclair. Now, this tournament will pay out $2,000 to the winner. I will be fishing against, it's going to be a 20-boat cutoff. And the person that brings in the best 5-fish weight is going to walk away with that $2,000 payout with 20 boats participating, guys. So Frisco, that is why you see, and I'll show you Frisco. You saw that red crankbait, so I'm throwing that red crankbait. I'm gonna tie my jig onto this line right here. I'm gonna throw this spinnerbait with that nice orange flash to it, and then I have a top water prop bait that I plan on throwing. And then I have a on this side I have my buzz bait, but I have to change that one out because the one that I was using this weekend, it wasn't really working too well. It wasn't running true. Is that you're about that life? Is that what that means? Says, let me see, is it a solo or dual tournament? So this one is a solo tournament, but I talked to the guy running the tournament today, and he said the next one he's probably going to do a team tournament because there were a lot of people that were asking about being able to fish with a partner on it. Texas Snoop says, money, I put something in the mail for you. It won't get to you in time for the tournament. Uh-oh. So I'm taking it. It's whatever you wanted me to use after the big bass battle. That's what I'm going to be guessing. All right, we'll make it happen. Ken says, is red a good color on that lake? So, yeah. So you can, on Lanier, it is a good color. I know going back into Cove, like if you go and watch some of the old elite tournaments that they've had on Lake Lanier, I can't remember it seemed like his name Hank or something like that. I can't remember, but there was one of the guys on the elites when they were fishing Lanier. He was fishing a red DT10 or DT6 or something in that red color, and he was catching some real nice spotted bass with it, but he was fishing it in the back of coves. Will I be recording the tournament? Yes. So I will be live during the tournament. I'll be fishing live. I don't know if any of the other guys, I doubt anybody else will be live, but the weigh-in itself will be live. So there'll be a live leaderboard, live weigh-in, all of that good stuff. So you guys can tune in and watch that. All right, let me get my mapping set up. So yeah, the water level here is definitely way down, guys. Once again, shout out to, can anybody put all four, the sponsor and the co-sponsors, in the chat? Who knows all four of the sponsors and co-sponsors for the chat today? And as always, want to definitely give a big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations, guys. All right, let's put this down for a quick second and make about a 70-foot cast. Said, any luck out here today? Not yet. I mean, I haven't even been fishing that long out here. I spent most of the time getting my gear set up for the tournament for tomorrow. So, how long you guys, if you had to take a guess how long I've been fishing today so far? I mean, I would guess and maybe say like 15 minutes maybe. So we're just getting started. We'll put about another hour on the shot clock. Frisco said, might try a chartreuse and black crankbait. Of course, Frisco. I'm going with that red and chartreuse and black. So those are the two colors that I'll be throwing. But I'm going to start off with that red first. All right, let's see. Rob took a stab at it. Dottie took a stab at it. Texas Newt took a stab at it. Let's see. Texas Newt says JW, LOL, CP, and Texas Newt. And he said, okay, so that's the buzzer sound right there. Texas Newt did not get it. Frisco says, might try. Okay, let's see. All right, Dottie, she says, let me try. She said KO. Okay, yep. JW, yep. LOL, CP, Living Out Loud the podcast. That is correct. And CP. All right, so Dottie got it first, guys. Shout out to Ken, Joe Winkler, Living Out Loud the podcast, and Clint Perry. Clint Perry. No, wait a second. Clint Perry got knocked back just a little bit. Shout out to KO. He did come in swinging with the KO. He is the current sponsor of today's live stream, guys. He's out here making it happen, Captain. Let's see, did Rob get it? Rob said KO, CP, Living Out Loud, and JW. Okay. Texas Noob says, what's up, my man? Are you ready to dominate on Saturday? Hey, man, I'm ready. Let me show you my lineup. I'm going to have a jig right here. I'm going to throw that black and blue jig on here. You see, I got that crankbait. That's the Blimmity Blam. And then the Boom Blap. I got all that stuff ready for him. I got my spinnerbait ready. I got my buzz jet. Now, this right here, guys, this bait right here has actually won me a $5,000 bill before. Just that one bait alone. I won a mega bass tournament. Caught a big largemouth. Well, six and a half pounder, I think it was, on Gunnersville. It was the big fish, the mega bass. So that's kind of like a top water prop bait. Ken says, is that a sunken island out there? Nah, it's not sunken. It is not a sunken, but it is an island. Frisco said, you won a mega bass? Yes, sir. Sure did. $5,000 bill. Frisco. So this is the thing, Frisco. Since you've been watching, I would say I haven't fished tournaments like I used to. So you've seen me pretty much fishing Lake Lanier all the time. On Lake Lanier, I like fishing offshore. It's just more fun. But a lot of the lakes that I fished Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, South Carolina. What am I forgetting? Georgia, Alabama, Tennessee, South Carolina. I think that's it. North Carolina. So those are the lakes I fished. And most of those lakes are not spotted bass lakes. But it just so happens that Lanier is the closest lake to me, so I spend a lot of time on that lake. But I mean, I like going and fishing these largemouth lakes to where I can change it up and fish that type of gear. Frisco said, fishing against Chicken Hawk. Well, Chicken Hawk was there for some of them. Chicken Hawk used to take a beating. Man, you know what? I'm looking out there, guys, and I kind of see some white caps going on. I'm going to ease out there. I'm going to do it for the chat. I'm going to ease out there, but if those waves start hitting too hard and beating me up, I'm just going to come on back and just stay in the cove. Because I don't feel like battling today. Kenny says, anyone remember the Red Man circuit? I fished that 6 years back when I was young. Oh, yeah, Red Man, that's what they eventually turned into the BFLs, right? Disa says, where are you? I am out here on Lake Lanier, Georgia, down south. I'm a southerner out here enjoying this good country living. You see that? Nice pretty skies, all these trees around. I don't know if you guys can see those trees blowing in the wind. It's kind of windy out here right now. It's shielding me a little bit. Ross says, anybody remember Donnie Mac tournaments? I don't remember those. I've never heard of Donnie Mac. I'm trying to look and see, based on which way the wind is blowing, guys, where I can go to where I won't be kind of stuck in the wind. Ken said, fishers of men. Yep, I know about the fish. I have a friend of mine that's fishing those right now, I believe. And I think burning season is fishing the fishers of men tournaments. Rob says he was on TV briefly with a fishing and hunting show. Donnie Mac. Nope. I used to watch Orlando Wilson. Who remembers Orlando Wilson? I'm going fishing with Orlando Wilson. Who remembers that? Rob said, I do. Ken says, I do. Had to get up early to go watch Orlando. I had to get up early in the morning. Go running in the living room, turn the TV on, and watch some Orlando Wilson. It's funny how back in the day to watch a fishing show, you had to get up early in the morning. Maybe one fishing show that comes on. And now it's just everywhere. Jeff says, how deep are you running right now? So I am sitting in about 10 feet of water. And I'm casting out to some cover that I saw out here. But this is the last cast I'm making to that. I was procrastinating from actually running out here because I can see that the wind is kind of blowing out there on that main lake. So I was trying to hope I can catch a fish without having to go out there. Going way back. Yep, way back. All right, let's go and do some cranking, guys. I'm gonna see how rough the water is out here. Like I said, I don't really feel like getting beat up too bad today. So if it's too rough, I'll just turn back around and head to a different cove. But I'm gonna just try to run across the lake just a little bit and spend some time fishing one cove for the day and see if we can pull something out of there. Shout out to Whipstick. We got Whipstick tuning in. Who else do we have? We have Daniel Berry, Sports Highlights. He says, happy Wednesday. Man, today feels like a Friday to me. But I guess it is Wednesday, right? Frisco said, flip screens, engage. All right, let's roll, guys. We're gonna head to see if we can make it through this, make it back to a cove. Yep, Chicken Hawk was in the chat. He might still be in there, Whipstick. right, it's kind of windy, guys. So you guys have to let me know in the chat if it's too windy. Then I'll keep on moving to try to get out of this wind. Whipstick said, "Did you get any fish to the boat yet?" No, sir. I was about to say we're just getting started, Whipstick, but I spent a lot of time getting my gear ready for this weekend on Lake Sinclair. Whipstick is going to be out there fishing for that $2,000, guys. He's going to be out there trying to take my money, but I can't let it. Those are my funds, Whipstick. Yeah, this wind is blowing kind of tough out here, guys. Frisco says, "You and Hawk have a side bet." Hawk isn't fishing this tournament. He's not going to be there. Whipstick says, "That money is mine. Unlike the chat, they don't want this money." Texas News said, "Is Hawk fishing?" And nah, Hawk is in Alabama. No, actually, yeah, I think he's in Alabama. He might be in Louisiana right now. I'm not sure. But yeah, but he's not going to be fishing the tournament this weekend. Shout out to Pizza Guy. Man, a nice pizza would be good right now with extra cheese on it. You got to have some extra cheese on it. I said it'd probably be pretty nasty by the time I got it there. Ken said, "And anchovies." No, sir. No, sir. No anchovies. Kind of brutal right now. But going back into this cove, you kind of see the water looks a little more calm than it does out there. So we're just gonna fish around this cove. Let's see if we can make it happen. Texas News said, "Chicken Hawk catches some anchovies." Ken says, "No schooling fish today." No, sir, not today. The water is kind of rough out here today, so it has too much chop on it. It's possible that they're hitting on top somewhere, but not where I'm at. So yeah, they've already dropped the water here. Can somebody look up Lake Lanier water level? Can somebody look that up online? What is the water level on Lake Lanier right now? Joe Dirt says spinnerbait or something moving. Yes, sir. So we're about to start throwing that crankbait. So that's why I came over here to throw that crankbait. But I wanted to throw this shaky head. You guys see we have rocks up here. So those rocks kind of come out off of this point a little bit. So I wanted to fish this shaky head out over here just a little bit. Whipstick said, "That didn't look like the immortal shaky head." It is not. It ain't. It ain't what it is, Whipstick. It ain't what it is. So yeah, I'm just throwing a regular shaky head right now. Let's make one more cast, and then we're gonna head back here and hit this cove. Frisco says, shaky head. Of course you did. All right, Texas Noob says today is 3.79 below full pool. All right, that's good to know. I mean, I can look and see that it's definitely below full pool, but I was just wondering how far below full pool it was. And I'm bringing this thing through grass right now too. All right, let's hit this cove, guys. All right, chat. These are your two options. Can you guys see that right there? We have that spinnerbait. Now, these colors that I have are really what I plan to throw to catch largemouth. So we have that spinnerbait. Option number 2 is gonna be this crankbait, guys. So what do you guys think? Crankbait or spinnerbait? Put crankbait or spinnerbait. Put crank or spinner in the chat, guys. Can't put number 1. Which was 1? 1 must have been. But yeah, put crank or spinner. So I think we have 1 for crank and 1 for spinner so far. Text Nuke says, how deep is the crank? This is a 2.5. So I think this goes, what is a 2.5 KVD crankbait go, guys? Is it 6 to 8 feet? I think it's 6 to 8 feet. All right, Frisco says crank, but chartreuse and black. Ken says spinnerbait. Joe says spinnerbait. Whipstick says better put a trailer hook on that spinnerbait. Oh, I'll have one on there before Saturday. Ken says I only like the red in spring. Joe Dirt says not a fan of red crankbait in January, outside of January, February. Jeff says I like the crank over rocks. All right, guys, so does that mean you guys want the spinnerbait? I don't really feel too confident about that spinnerbait, but we'll see. Because I'm not really going to be fishing cover, guys. I'm going to be just running straight down the bank. All right, guys, here we go. Going to hit him in the head with the with the spinnerbait. We're going to fish it all the way to the back of that cove. Ken says I will throw a third. Big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations. Does anybody in the chat have a lawn? Or who lives in the concrete jungle and who lives where they have a lawn? If you have a lawn, with meaning a yard with grass in it, put lawn in the chat, L-A-W-N. Let's see, who actually has a lawn? Texas Noob says, I have a lawn. He says, can SWAT come out to my area? Andy says, I have a lawn too. Who else has a lawn? Who has a yard? And who lives in the concrete jungle? Dottie says, I have a lawn. Dottie, who cuts your grass? You go out there and cut your grass, Dottie? What's going on, Jeff? Jeff said, get him. Rob said, I have her too. Said she cuts her own yard. Who has a lawn guy? Frisco says lawn with a mower, edger, and weed eater. Andy says throw a wacky rig. Texnu said, go ahead, Dottie. Dottie, do you have a push lawnmower or are you out there riding that, switching gears on that riding lawnmower? What you doing, Dottie? How you living out there? Whipstick says, Ken, you need SWAT on that 1.5 acres. Oh my goodness, Ken said he has 1.5 acres, okay. There you go. Ken says lawn, 1.5 acre yard. Okay. Jeff said he has a yard. Dottie says, cause I'm a boss. She said she pushing it. She said pushing it. Keep pushing it. Shout out to Dottie. She says I'm a boss. Ken says I love riding my tractor. All right, Ken out there doing it big. Hey Ken, do you have a garden? If you got a tractor, you have to have a garden too, right? Frisco says I had 3.5 in Louisiana and sold it. Glasser says SWAT can come out to Virginia and cut my yard. Ken says no, too many deer. Ooh, I saw some bait fish jump on that cast, guys. Oh, we got him. We got him, guys. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. We got him. He's a fighter. Oh, my goodness. Are we going to get him to the boat? This thing is, oh, my goodness, a big one. This thing is huge. Oh, my God. Oh, shoot. Oh, my goodness, guys. Is he a big one or is he just strong? Come on, buddy. Come back over here. Oh, my goodness. This thing is strong. Woo. Oh, shoot. Come on, bud. Do not. Oh, I missed the net. Woo! Oh, my God. Woo! Oh, my goodness. Oh, my goodness. Did you see that? The bendation was egregious. I was scared I was going to lose it. I didn't have a stinger hook in there either, guys, but look at that. Look at that. He wasn't going anywhere. Oh, my God. Oh, my goodness. That was incredible. Bendation was sensational. Wow, look at that right there. It wasn't as big as what I thought. Look at the girthification on it. Bendation leads to girthification. So you didn't know I can do my thing with that spinnerbait. I was just, did I say, I don't know about this spinnerbait, guys. I was about ready to switch to the crankbait. Look at that right there. It's healthy. Do you see the coloration on it? Isn't she lovely? Oh my God, can't say it. It's a good one. It's a good one. Shout out to the sponsors of today's live stream. Who can drop all 4 sponsors in the chat for me? Who knows who they are? Let's see who's the first one that can get them. All 4 in the chat. Who can drop all 4? Shout out to the sponsors and big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations. Oh my God. That fish was like, give me that spinnerbait. Oh my goodness, does that look like it's gonna be some cash for bass? Is somebody gonna win some cash for this bass right here, guys? Oh my goodness, that thing is mad. Wow. All right, so whoever wasn't a believer of that spinnerbait, I guess you're a believer now, right? Who was that said, you know, I don't really like that orange. I don't like orange in the, I don't like red and orange. Is that how you guys say it, orange? I don't like red and orange in the this late in the fall. I mean, this time of year. I don't like orange in the fall. But see, I knew a little something. Them fish like that orange and that red. All right, shout out to Rob. Rob said KO, LOL, P, CP, and JW. All right, Rob got it first, it looks like. Let me go back and see what you guys had to say. Let me show you what I'm working with. You guys see that right there? Oh, man, that fish kind of bent it too. Look at that. It's not straight. I got to straighten it back up. Oh my goodness. Let's straighten that thing. Make sure it's running right again. That fish came out of nowhere and hit me with the kablam. Hit me with the kablam. Almost at the boat. Rob said, bendation. Frisco said, get the net, get the net. You saw I had to hurry up and get the net. Blaster said, the bendation. Ken said, you scared me. Joe Dirt said, boom. Oh, yeah, I hit it with the kaboom. Ken said, good. Texas Newt says, the fish said, money, you didn't have to hit me in the mouthpiece like that. Yeah, I did. I hit it right in the mouthpiece. Frisco says, any tough on that? Let me see. He says, what? Anything tough on that medium? Oh, this right here. This right here. Let me show you what we're working with. Frisco, this right here is my medium heavy, 7'3" medium heavy. This is what I would say is the working horse. Right here. That's 7'3". Oh my goodness. That fish came out of nowhere. Ken said, told you. Just said, come on, man. There you go. Whipstick says, yes, sir. Let's see if we can get some cash away. Ken says, spinnerbait is different. Texas Newt says, if it was the chartreuse and white, that got it. Okay, it was chartreuse and white that got it. Jeff says, the coloration leads to bendation, which leads to netification. That's right. Had to show you guys some netology 101 today. Ken says he hit it sideways. Oh yeah, he was going sideways this way and that way. All right, we're gonna spin back around and fish through that area again. I don't think the DQ Queen is in the chat. Is the DQ Queen in the chat today? Or is Whipstick gonna slide in here and try to make it happen? Who's that? Gallo says, not too bad. Rob says, that fish put the bendation on that spinnerbait. It sure did. Kablam, right in that mouthpiece. That fish was like, what happened to my mouth? Blaster says, some Batman kapow, kablam. Whipstick says, I think the DQ Queen is at Girl Scouts. All right, Whipstick, are you going to be able to handle it? Whipstick, are you going to be able to handle the pressure? Can you hit somebody with the DQ Whipstick? Okay, I see a little stick up over there. Oh my goodness, guys, we got some more fishes over here. I can see them. I can see them. They like, Money Bass, is that you? I'm like, yeah, that's me. Money Bass, yeah, that's me. Whipstick says, I don't know if I'm gonna be able to handle the pressure. They're gonna try to make you fold under pressure, Whipstick. You gotta let them know that you ain't scared. Because they probably don't want that money anyway. All right, guys, we're about to go in the back of this cove. You see these trees? So if it starts buffering, if it starts losing signal or going out, then I need you guys to let me know in the chat, because I won't know unless you guys give me some feedback, all right? Now look, so I'm kind of throwing right through that mud line. Ambush, bait fish, and other food that's kind of at the edge of that that mud line. Money Bass, speaking of old fashioned, okay, he couldn't even finish. All right, guys, drop a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Drop a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me. Anybody drop a 1? Okay, Dottie hit a 1 in the chat. All right, Dottie, do I need to reset? You guys can hear me okay? See me okay? All right, there we go. Yeah, so just let me know. Like I said, guys, let me know if it starts buffering real bad or something to where you can't hear me. All right, so we got a good one in the boat. Frisco said intermittent buffering. We got a good one in the boat, guys. I was just slow rolling it. Frisco was like, what? How did he catch a fish on a spinnerbait? I didn't know he could do that. I only see him fishing offshore. Jesse says, what you catching, Money Bass? I'm out here catching these spotted bass. Let me show you the bait I'm using, all right? So I'm throwing this on a 7'3", medium heavy cranking rod. I got a lose reel right here. Right here, it's a 7.5 to 1 gear ratio. It's pretty decent. It gets the job done. Now, I can't remember what size line I have on here, but I can tell you it's kind of thick. It's kind of thick. Goodness, guys. If I had to guess, I would say this might be like 15 or 16 pound line. Because I throw a spinnerbait, I throw a spoon on this same setup too. Like a big 6-inch spoon, something like that. But you guys said, what have I caught? Let me show you what we got. Let me show you what we got. And it's still mad. It's mad at me. It's not happy. You guys see that right there? That right there is what we call a Lake Lanier spotted bass. Look at the stomach on her. She's like, oh yeah, I'm fat, Money Bass. Outdoors with GW says, what's my biggest spotted bass? My biggest spotted bass is 5 pounds, 11 ounces. 5'11". All right, you guys see that lay down right there? I just threw it right up on that lay down. We're gonna keep on easing onto the back of this cove. Remember, guys, if it starts buffering or anything like that, I need you guys to put it in there kind of quick. Because if it does, then I'll just pack up and we'll move to a different area. All right, I just threw it right across that lay down. See if we can get a fish to come flying up out of there and grab it. Blaster says, just made it home. Let me put my phone on the charger. He's sitting on 5%. Jesse says, you need 3 more. I need 3 more fish, Jesse. Jesse said, I'm not going to be able to get the guess right on just 1 fish. I need at least 3 chances. Ken said, that's a fluke tree. And you know what, Ken? You might be right. Has a nice little bit of ripple coming across it. Outdoors with GW says, what's your favorite bass boat? Mine. Mine is my favorite bass boat. Because I do not want to pay $100,000 for a bass boat. I'm running a Nitro Z20. You see that right there? Nitro Z20. It is being pushed by a 250 horsepower 4-stroke Mercury Pro XS. You see that right there? It'll push this boat about 70 miles an hour, give or take, depending on the prop, the setup, what you got in the boat, all that good stuff. But 65 will get you there in a hurry. Man, I was hoping something would be on this tree right here. I just saw a bait fish come jumping out of there. Should I hit that tree with the shaky head, guys? Put shaky head if you think I should run a shaky head down the side of this tree. I know Frisco's gonna say no. All right, I don't see anybody object. Okay, there we go. Outdoors with GW. Says shaky head. Frisco, I gotta give the peoples what they want. GW said he wants a shaky head. I mean, I really don't want to throw a shaky head. You know, I mean, I'm against the shaky head myself, but you know, if the peoples want the shaky head, I gotta give them a shaky head. It just wouldn't be right if I didn't. Alacia says shake. Brad says shake. Jeff says shakes the head. Rob says shake. Look at all those shaky heads, Frisco. How can I not give the peoples what they want? Ken said fluke. Ken said, Frisco said, you having withdrawals. Ken said, that's okay. I don't have a fluke tied on, Ken. Frisco said, chatterbait, chartreuse, and white. Frisco, I've had better luck on a spinnerbait than a chatterbait. Ken said, I'm going out in the yard to throw a fluke. You gonna fish a fluke through the yard, through the grass? He said, you're having fluke withdrawals, huh? But I said, got to give the people what they want. Man, something has to be. I didn't even get a tappy tap on the. Something should have at least tapped it, right? Blaster said, that's my jam. You know what song has been sticking in my head lately? If anybody was to guess, Blaster would be, oh no. What are the chances that this thing, oh, there we go. We got him. We got it. Your partner got it loose. Does anybody remember that song? Do 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 do. Tick tock, tick do 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 do. Tick tock, tick do 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 do. Time keeps on slipping, slipping, slipping into the future. Is that a fish? No, that wasn't a fish. I was about to chin check it. Tick tock, tick do 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 do. Texas Dude said I was fishing a shaky head on Saturday and got no love. Tick tock, tick do 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 do. Fly like an eagle. Let my spirits can meet me. Shout out to Hog Catcher. Hog Catcher said those fish are dirt shallow. All right, guys. Am I froze up? Hit me with a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. Hit me with a 1 in the chat if you can hear me. All right, I'm getting some 1s in the chat, so we're gonna keep on rolling, guys. All right, we're back on the spinnerbait. Tex Newt says, I hope that where they are come Saturday. Oh, what is that over there? What is that? That's about 20 feet deep. Let's cast this over there and let it fall. Gonna let it sink. Appreciate that, Rob. Slid on in and hit me with the 1. Another big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations, guys. We have a fish in the live well that we're gonna weigh. Is Whipstick still in the chat? All right, guys, are we back? Are we back in action? Hit me with a 1 if I'm back in action, guys. Appreciate that, Dottie. Hawkcatcher said that's better. Okay, we're back in action. All right, so whipstick. Oh, well, let's wait for some more people to get back in the chat. And we're going to weigh this fish that we have in the live well. Appreciate it. Everybody hit me with a 1. All right, Whipstick, take a look at the chat. Let me know if you think we have enough people in there. Well, when we have enough people in there. And let me know when you're ready to weigh that fish. And we can make it happen, Captain. Dottie said, did money do the length yet? I did not. I just held it up so you guys could see the girthification. Clint Perry said, we got 41 likes. Clint Perry said, we looking good. Shout out to Clint Perry. Came right on in and hit you guys with those gifted memberships. Gave 5 people twice the chance to win. Everybody put CP in the chat. Shout out to the general of the money team. Dottie said, now you know we need that length. Is that how you said it, Dottie? Now you know. Now you know we need the length. Hawkcatcher said, I ain't never get one CP. Ooh, something was walking with it, guys. Something was walking with it. Let's get it back over there. I was letting it play around with it a little too much. You know what? Let me go ahead and spruce this up just a little bit. We're gonna spruce it up just a little bit, just a little bit. Whipstick says, looks like 41 likes. When we get to 50 likes, we can weigh the fish. Look at Whipstick. He all nice and everything. He said, all we need is 7 more likes. Whipstick is a softie. AC would have came in here and said, y'all need 150 likes. She'll say, yeah, we need about 150 likes. Patricia said, size does matter. Tell him, Patricia, if the size ain't right, you don't get paid. Right? Is that right, Patricia? Is that what you meant, Patricia? All right, we sprucing it up a little bit. Gonna put a little stanky stank on there. Dottie said, my bad, forgive me. Hawkcatcher said, wait a fish, man. Hawkcatcher said, man, quit playing. Weigh that fish, man. I need this money. Patricia said, no squeakers. Whipstick said, AC is ruthless. AC would have said, yeah, we need 150 likes. Man, guys, this must be some grass down there. You guys didn't see what just happened, did you? Whipstick didn't see it, so that's fine. As long as Whipstick didn't see what happened. Dottie said she needs length. Dottie said, what's the length? Oh, wait a minute, Frisco. You're looking too close, Frisco. Jeff said, it's a perch. Whipstick said, oh, I saw the FBS. It got me. Man, we still need 6 more likes. Uh-oh, Whipstick. You know what? I don't think they want this money. You know what? On this tournament this past weekend, Whipstick, we told them that we just needed 10 swats in the chat, and then we would weigh the fish. Do you know they did not put 10 swats in the chat, Whipstick, so we didn't even weigh the fish? I said, just give me 10 swats and we're going to weigh the fish. Dottie said, we don't have enough people. Okay, well, check this out, Dottie. Let's see if we get 22 people to type like in the chat. If you have already hit the like button, type the word like in the chat. Now, let's see how many people have hit the like button, because I bet there's at least 6 people who have not. Go ahead and count them up, Blaster. Count them up, but let's see. Count up those likes for me. Man, you know I'm still out here.
You ain't catching no fish.
You ain't gonna be able to weigh to the fish.
Oh, I mean, did you catch it?
You know I caught it. I almost yanked his whole mouth off.
Oh, okay, so it was one. You've been doing a little bit better this year. I mean, lately. So I'll give 1 point. I don't even have to see.
All right,
My guess is 1.15.
hey, chat, drop a 1 in the chat. I want to make sure everybody can hear me. I'm back online and everything. We got Chicken Hawk on the phone trying to harass me, guys.
I think it's 1.15. At this.
A 1 point. That is just terrible.
That's if you got some live well water still in him when you weigh him.
Shout out to Kerry Simpson, said just dropped in to say hello. Now, all right, chat. Do you guys hear Chicken Hawk saying that he thinks this fish weighs? What did you say? 1 point what?
1.15. I don't even need to see. That's your norm.
Do you realize you have never guessed a weight that was close to or over the weight of the actual fish? You're so used to catching small fish that your guesses are always low. Sometimes,
Okay. So you want me to guess? You want me to guess over the weight?
no. What I'm saying is that you will always guess too low because you're not used to catching fish of this magnitude.
Well, I tell you what, I guess it's over the weight. I'll say 1.45.
Oh, so you're gonna go with 1.45.
That'd be over the weight. That'll be over the weight.
Do you guys hear that? Blaster says, Hawk got no sense. Whipstick says, ready to weigh the fish whenever you're ready. Whipstick, we only have 44 likes. Whipstick is going soft on crime. They are committing crimes in the chat, Whipstick. They can't even give us 6 more likes. And Whipstick said, let's weigh the fish anyway. AC would have said, throw the fish back.
Oh my goodness.
Hawk Catcher said, Hawk can't fish and tell him I said that. Hawk Catcher talking some noise. He said Hawk can't fish and tell him I said it.
Oh, I got some for Hawk Catcher.
Whipstick said he just.
I got some for Hawk Catcher.
You got something for Hawk Catcher.
I got some for Hawk Catcher. We need Hawk Catcher on next time we do this big fish.
We got Faith and Tackle tuning in, says, "Hey Hawk, I got the cornbread. Forget about this mess. Let's eat."
There it is. He know we eat. I keep my cornbread. See what Penelope up to. Penelope gave up that cornbread.
Oh man, what has happened to Beards and Bass? Beards and Bass is gone. You know, ran Beards and Bass out of my chat.
Hey, that's the deal. And I'm gonna tell you, hey, and Gil Pig ain't gonna. I ain't gonna be the star of Gil Pig video. Ain't gotta worry about it.
He had you doing all the talking, and then he just a whim wham at the end.
Oh my goodness. So you gonna wait a little bit?
We need 5 more likes. Did you hit the like button?
Oh, let me see if I
See, look at that, Dottie. Chicken Hawk didn't even hit the like button.
I wouldn't know I had this.
You
I
was
this thing called work, sir.
you were on here.
I wasn't on that earlier. I mean, I was on there.
See, exactly. If you were on here, you could have hit the like button. You see that, Dottie? What do you think about that?
Let's see, how can I hit this like button on this thing?
Faith and Tackle says, "What happened to all them boys that fished the tournament? They get off of YouTube now. The ones that Hawk outfished."
That's right. That's what I do. That's what I do.
So Faith and Tackle saying that you ran people off of YouTube.
Yeah.
So
That's what I do.
Faith and Tackle, who all did Chicken Hawk run off of YouTube? Dottie said Chicken Hawk be hating. Don't even be hitting the like button.
I just hit the like button. So you're at 46 now, should be.
Yep, we sitting at 46.
Because I want to see this dick. I want to see this dick get weighed.
We need 4 more likes in the chat. Whipstick set the number and he was ready to fold. AC don't like. AC be like, throw the fish back.
Well, you know. We'll see if folding quick.
That's messed up.
We'll see fold up like a church chair.
You go, not a church. You go.
Yeah, like a church picnic chair.
Hey, chat, can y'all still hear Chicken Hawk?
He fold up like a chair in the backyard at a spades game. Fold up quick now, I'm telling you.
Faith and Tackle said that tournament, that last time y'all went live the night before, they were all talking trash. They sure was. What's his name? Beards and Bass had a whole skit put together. He had props and everything.
But when I brought that bait, that when that foot, yes. When he got a hold of that, I told you it makes people do strange things.
Oh man.
That's it. Go ahead and weigh that thing.
We need 4 more likes. You trying to fold too? Where AC at? AC would have told me. I would have already been done throw the fish back if AC was in the chat. She would have said, "Oh, they can't give us 4 likes. Throw that fish back." We need y'all to phone a friend. Somebody need to come on in here and hit the like button.
Let's see what's going on here.
Texas Nuke said, "Hawk, can you remind me who won that tournament?"
He always want to talk about that old stuff. Talking about that old stuff.
Whipstick says, I have never been so disappointed with an angler. He said, beards and bass hurt me to my heart. Oh, no. Not to his heart.
Good hard, hey.
All right, we only need 3 more likes.
Three more likes.
Dottie said, money, you already don't fish enough. Let's get this show on the road. They mad because I haven't been out here. Is today Wednesday?
Yes.
So I didn't come out here on Monday and Tuesday. So they mad at me. Blaster said beers and bass was on poisoned water.
Not he'll.
Said, pic I sent to you. Let's see what he got going on in chill. Oh, I don't see it, Hog Catcher. You have to send it again. Because you're probably talking about when you sent it last time, but it'll be way down in my chat somewhere. Faith and Tackle says, I heard his new name was Beards and Talking out the A. This is terrible. Oh, man. Frisco said, guess longer you hold out, the more super chats you get. Shout out to the money team. All 4 of the sponsors. Who knows them all? Who can put them all in the chat? Let's see who can get it in there first. Hog Catcher said he just sent that picture. Let's take a look. Look at him. Puffing on that cigar. Can you see the screen? Chicken Hawk.
Hold on, let me see.
Look at Hog Catcher.
Oh,
Shout out to Dottie. Dottie got it first. She said CP, LOL, P, JW, and KO. That is right. Shout out to the money team. I think all of them are money team members too. How about that? Do you see it yet, Chicken Hawk?
I see it.
He said you ain't never synced one of those before.
What? Man.
Hog Catcher said, catch me outside. He said, and that was on Lake Lanier, sir.
Oh, that was on Lake Lanier.
Texas Noob says, Hawk, what are your thoughts about Flint Davis?
Woo, that's a tough one. I don't know, man. That boy about to see some time.
Oh, why you say that?
He gonna see some time.
You sure?
Ain't getting out of that without seeing no time.
What's the evidence?
Well, they got video footage. Well, the only thing they don't know now is depending on how they can. I saw the video, and I mean the bottom line is they're just saying he wasn't paying attention. That's what they're saying. So, it's obviously true because but so many people. Federal counts. I forgot what those were. For the people that were injured, there's no way you're gonna walk away from all of that.
Frisco said Flint gone.
Yeah, he gone. He gonna do some time. Now it depends on how they stack it. Are they gonna stack him? Are they gonna do it consecutive? Or are they just gonna run them simultaneously? And so it could be what? 2 years to life. So I'm thinking they may give him the puff treatment.
Oh, no. He ain't even had no baby oil.
Ah! That's horrible,
It is.
Now show Hall Catcher that picture I just sent you.
It didn't come through.
It came through.
Hold on, let me look. It didn't come through.
It came through.
Okay, let me look. My pictures ain't working.
It's working.
Okay, hold on, let me look again. Let me look.
That's why you made, see, because of that. God don't like ugly. That's why you made that donation on Saturday.
What Saturday?
This
Oh,
Saturday,
shoot.
you made a donation because you be coming back with no change. Not with them things. You ain't gonna show my picture.
Hold on, man. I was getting a bite.
Ain't no bite. That's a log, just like normal. Hey man, don't be doctoring up. Don't be looking for no other picture. But I know how you are.
What about?
Show the picture I sent.
I'm trying to find it.
No, you ain't trying to find it. It's in the text message. That's where it's
I have to
easy
pull up.
find.
I have to pull up my text messages. Where my messages at?
Hey man.
Shoot. My phone is.
You're fishing that too fast.
I'm not even moving it.
Yes, you are. You're moving it slightly. Let's let it sit there for a second. Let it sit there and marinate.
Did you send it yet?
I sent it. And you know I sent it.
Okay, hold on.
Moving that thing too fast,
Hmm?
man. You're moving that too fast.
Moving
You
what
gotta
too fast?
unhook. That bait. You're moving that bait back too fast.
Okay, hold on. Can you see the screen?
Yes.
Can y'all see Chicken Hawk's fish?
Not showing anything.
You got to refresh your screen. You just behind. You got to refresh.
Hey, that's not. Hey, man.
All right, hold on. I got to mute you out for a second, Chicken Hawk. Chicken Hawk, hold on. I got to mute you out real quick. All right, do y'all see Chicken Hawk holding up his fish?
That is not my fish.
Do y'all see holding up that fish with two little fingers? He holding his fish with a pinky like he's sipping on tea. Look at Chicken Hawk. Hey, Chicken Hawk, you still there?
Yes, I'm there. That is not
Now
my
let me see what the chat is saying. Joe Dirt said, "Damn."
That's not me. That's not me.
Blaster said, "Dink." All catcher said, "Baby bass." Chicken Hawk.
Show real picture.
I just showed him the picture.
No, you didn't.
Oh, wait a minute. That ain't you.
No, that's
Oh,
not me.
oh, my bad. I'm sorry about that. Hold on.
It looks like a little. It looks a little whipstick.
Now, guys, I want you to. This was caught back in 19. What year was this when you caught this?
Don't worry about that. What? Look at it. Look at it. That's a hog, boy. That's a hog. Hey, hog hunter. That's what you need to be hunting.
Faith and Tackle said, "Chicken Hawk, you gonna let him do you like that?"
You see what's happening. You see what's on that screen there, boy.
Whipstick said, "Is that a carp?" Guys, we need one more.
Ain't no call. Yeah, Whipstick wouldn't know. No. It's not going to him.
All right, guys, we only need one more like. One more like, and then we're gonna weigh this fish. Now I'm gonna show y'all the fish. And I can tell you this: if you guess the same or a lower weight than chicken hawk, you have lost. All right, guys, we just hit 50. Is Whipstick in the chat? It's Whipstick is in the chat. Okay, Whipstick says, Hawk, they said you're a master carp catcher. Oh my goodness, that was the funniest.
Whipstick know it, but he ain't seen a bass that big in his life. So he wouldn't know nothing about that. That's what they call largemouth bass. Yeah, man.
Hawk
What you
catches
grunting for?
nothing.
What's that?
What?
Hey, you know they got medicine for that.
What happened?
They got medicine for that FBS.
What are you talking about?
I saw that FBS.
What? What?
That false bite sensation. It was sensational.
Whipstick says, I've never saw a carp caught on a crankbait. Ken said, hey man, let's weigh this fish. Dottie said, what's the length of that fish? They ready. They ready. Okay, guys. Let me
Wait the thing.
Let me reel this back in. Let me take my time with it. And then we're gonna weigh that fish. Now remember, if you guess the same or lower than chicken hawk, you have lost.
And tell Whipstick Isaiah, if it bite my hook, it's coming to my boat. That's how I roll.
That ain't the way it worked. All right. All right, chat, y'all ready? Whipstick, you ready? We're going to subscriber only mode, guys. We don't even have that many people in the chat, so the chances of somebody winning are slim.
Kind of like that fish.
Wait till you see this monster right here. This is close to your PB.
Man, come on. You don't even believe that.
This is close to your PB. All right, so we're gonna put him on the scale. Okay, Whipstick said he is ready. All right, Whipstick, once I put it on the measuring board. Oh my goodness, look at it. Look at that. There it goes, guys. Look at the girthification on her. Do you see the stomach?
I see nothing.
All right, we got it on the measuring board, sitting on a smooth, nice and easy, just right at 17. Can you guys see it? Right at 17 inches. Wait a minute, hold on.
You can get your ruler calibrated.
There we go, guys. Do you see it?
You need to get your ruler calibrated.
Whipstick, you can go ahead and open the scales when you're ready. Once you see scales open, guys, you have 2 minutes. Hey, Chicken Hawk, refresh your screen so you'll be up to date.
I am up to date.
How many fingers did I just hold up?
No, hold on.
What do you see me doing on the screen, on your screen?
You just put your fingers up.
Yeah, see, you were behind. All right, the scales are officially open, guys. You have 2 minutes. 2 minutes to guess the weight of that fish. If you can guess the weight of that fish right there, do you see it? It's down there waiting. Chicken Hawk, did you put your guess in the chat first? Because they need to see your small guess so that they'll at least know to make the guess bigger than what you say.
Yep, it's in there. 1.45 just because I feel sorry for you. You might need to get you a sponsorship from Ozempic. You could get Ozempic to sponsor with a fish.
Uh-oh, what's Jim Swiffle off in there doing? Uh-oh. Jim is like whipstick on the track today, so he's safe. He said, I can do what I want today because whipstick ain't gonna catch me. Uh-oh, did Noop knock somebody out the box?
You could say like fast cash.
Scales
Sponsored
are,
by Olympic.
man, now wait a minute, that was a fast 2 minutes. He said scales are now closed.
That's right.
Faith and Tackle said, I'm here for the DQ. I don't know if anybody's gonna get DQ'd today because AC ain't on the job. All right, guys. Uh-oh. Is it drop a 1 in the chat if you guys can hear me. Is it still looking good or is the screen kind of messing up, Chicken Hawk?
Look good to me.
All right, let me just ease on out just a little bit and let me take 2. Let me go to.
No matter what you do, you're not gonna make that fish look any bigger.
All right, here we go. All right, we good. All right. All right, we about to weigh the fish now, guys. They said they didn't see any DQs. All right, now I think this fish is not gonna hit 3. I'm gonna say this fish right here is better than a 2.5, but not a 3. I'm gonna call this a 2. I'm gonna call this a 263. Let's see if it's gonna get me, man. Or should I go with a 2? Yeah, I'll stick with it. 263, guys. All right, we are zeroed out. Let's take this cull tag off. All right, there we go, guys. I said 263. Chicken Hawk said a 145. He should get fined for that.
Small mouth on that fish. That a small mouth?
Ooh, 245. Chicken Hawk was a whole pound short. A whole pound short, guys. What did that tell you about the caliber of fish that he is used to catching?
It's normally fish. That means that I'm catching you to catch a bigger fish.
We had a
Because it's
2.
very hard to guess little bitty small fish.
Look at that right there, guys.
That looks
245.
like 1 pounder to me.
Is somebody gonna win? Do we have a winner whip stick? Do we have a winner for this thing we call Bass for Cash? Dottie said nobody won. I guess Whipstick's still calculating. He said no official winner. Tell him, Whipstick. Tell him, Whipstick. What do you have to say to the people, Whipstick? Let's go ahead and let this fish go. All right, are we back in action? Are we back in action? Drop a 1 if you can hear me.
Nope.
You still behind, Chicken Hawk.
Right there.
Shout out to Frisco Blaster. He has Metro PCS. Please be patient. All right, all right. All right, we back. Frisco, don't laugh at that. Do not encourage that type of behavior. Dottie, don't laugh at that. All right, guys, it is 6:30. It looks like it's time to call it a day. We got the burning season coming in right at the close of business. They didn't want that money today, burning season. They just didn't want it. I had to come out here for a good time, not a long time.
So how many fish did you catch today?
Enough to give some people some cash for a bass.
I didn't ask you that. I asked you how many fish did you catch today?
My phone is breaking up. I can't hear you.
Exactly.
Whipstick says, wow, they really don't want this money. They don't want this money, Whipstick. Why? Is something wrong? Maybe they don't think the money is real. But Bass for Cash is real, just like the Bendation.
We haven't seen much bendation, so I don't know.
The Bendation was sensational.
Go ahead with that ultralight line. And
Bernstein says, that chicken hawk hang up on him.
you got that rod is a medium light.
Blaster says, we love you, money. We're going to start a GoFundMe for a Starlink. How much is Starlink? Whipstick said, Bass for Cash is real.
Whipstick know about Bass for Cash. Whipstick ain't never did nothing with no bass to make no cash. So I don't know what he's talking about.
Oh, no.
Did you think?
No, I'm throwing a crankbait now. I got hung up on a branch.
I know you did.
Hawk, don't start with the whipstick. Oh, I forgot you could see the chat.
Yeah, I see it. They say Whipstick is a glutton for punishment. He's into that, what they call that? What's that stuff called? BDSM or what's that stuff called?
What?
When it comes to fishing. Whipstick take them beatings and keep on ticking.
So the chat was wanting to know, Chicken Hawk, when are you available for the next attempted redemption?
I had to check my calendar and get back with
Hey, your calendar broke.
My calendar is not broke. I just have stuff all this, so I can't do it this weekend. Because I'm out of town, I'm in the booth. So I'll be back. And yeah, I have to figure it out.
So what you want to do? A big bass battle, or you want to do the battle of the anglers? I mean, let me put it this way. Which one makes you feel not as bad when you lose? Big bass battle.
Depends, are we doing this across multiple lakes?
If it's the big bass battle, it's gonna be people in different states again. I think that is the one that will make you not feel as bad when you lose.
Well, I won't lose.
Cause the battle of the angler.
I had one target in that one. So, and I accomplished my goal. And then
That's not even winning though. Why would your goal be to?
Well, it was that I was doing that, and you know, and so Texas Nuke just happened to. I don't know what that was. I don't know how he got that lucky that day. He might. I don't know what he did, but he, you know, and then Gil Pick came out of just nowhere. I think Gil Pick made a pact with them.
Hey man, you can't keep saying that about people. That's messed up.
Because he came out of nowhere at the end. And it wasn't about me. It was about what he did to Penelope. I just don't think that was right.
Texas Nuke said, "No sir, keep my name." He said, "Keep my name out your mouth."
Oh my goodness. I think I'm gonna go watch some more Gil Pick shorts.
What they was waiting? Is your calendar broke? They was waiting to hear about your calendar.
Oh, you want to see about that?
Look who's in the chat.
Who's in the chat?
Read that last message. Who is that from?
I missed Bass for Cash?
Yeah, who is that?
I don't know.
You don't see the name?
Oh, thank you.
Crazy nuts says, "I miss Bash for Cash." All right, guys, we got 7 more minutes on the shot clock.
I might beat you down on November 1st. Anything going on November 1st?
All right, you guys heard it first. November 1st. November 1st, guys.
I said, is there anything going on?
Yes, the Battle of the Anglers, guys. There will be a stupendous beatdown taking place November 1st. You guys have heard it here first.
I did not say that. Oh my goodness.
Crazy Nut said, "It's all good. I'm not living right. It's okay." Frisco said, "What day is that?"
That's a Saturday. It's right after Halloween. I'm gonna have them singing Ghetto Boys. Yeah, Halloween fell on the weekend.
In the chat, Rob is asking how much did the fish weigh? Can somebody drop the weight of that fish in the chat? Rob said, "I was eating and missed it."
It was lightweight.
$245, and Chicken Hawk's guess was $145. I told you guys, if you ever find yourself in a situation where you are guessing a weight anywhere near what Chicken Hawk guesses, you have lost. We're gonna ease up here and fish this point, and then we're gonna call it a day. We got 6 minutes left on the shot clock. And I'm gonna fish it slow. The wind has died down, which is a good thing. Frisco says Hawk will be able to fish after trick-or-treating.
Right. I'm gonna scare the kids, and then I'm gonna scare these anglers.
And Rob said you thought that fish was on Slim Fast.
It was kind of zippy. It had crackhead tendencies. It had to have crackhead tendencies, but it fit that thing you threw out there.
You don't even know what I caught it with.
Probably a little worm.
Nope. We handle business out here.
So see, if it's not a worm, you might have caught it on a crankbait.
Nope. I told you we about this business out here. You don't know how to fish like this.
That's the only two things you throwing.
Whipstick says November 1st, the whip will be ready.
Oh my goodness. Tell him my shoes are clean, so. You know what I do.
What do you do?
What? To ass syndrome.
We got Big Q tuning in. Frisco said, don't even act like I wanted to use that lure. I caught that fish on a spinnerbait. Oh, man, this fish took my whole bait.
What? What are you talking about? It took your whole bait.
Yeah, man. I got robbed out here. Let's go ahead and get...
Oh, my goodness. He said a fish took his whole bait.
Yeah, man, I got robbed. Whipstick said, what lake? Whipstick said, what lake you want?
We have to think about it.
Well, go ahead and think about it.
I mean, it depends on, because see, are we doing the big bass? We're probably doing the big bass because nobody gonna be able to travel on Halloween.
Oh, I forgot. Yeah, that weekend. Weaseled out of another one.
No. Oh, you don't want me. You do not want me on the Battle of the Ages. I'm here to tell you. Ain't gonna be nothing nice. I'm not taking no prisoners no more. I didn't like how y'all disrespected me. Y'all didn't put no spec on my name. All three of y'all.
Hey, man, you zeroed 2 days.
I did not zero 2 days.
Yeah, you still concussed.
Hey, man.
What do you call it when you have no fish and nothing and zeros on the board? What do you call that?
I call that whipsticking.
Oh, why you gotta disrespect Whipstick?
I call it a case of the whips.
That's bad. Oh my goodness, what is that right there? Oh, we about to catch us a fish, guys.
Man, you ain't catching no fish.
Oh yeah, we about to catch a fish. I can tell you that right now. Get that cast lined up. Oh yeah, we catching a fish.
No fish for you, son.
Watch this. Texas New said he in the concussion protocol. He is concussed. He does not. So you really don't remember that tournament?
I don't know what y'all talking. What you talking?
So you are concussed. You have on your blue. You in the blue tent.
Hey, baby, my Saints just won. Whole lot of people about to be in trouble.
Concussed. Crazy Nut says, if I watch the replay for Bass for Cash and put in my guess, does it count? If you hear them announce you as the winner, then it counts.
I'm gonna have my theme music next time. Probably play me some of that Kendrick Lamar.
Don't play that. Don't have him sending you a cease and desist letter. He'll be like, sir, you are not authorized to use my music to represent what you did out there on that lake.
I might play at the end when I come up. I'm gonna have my whole little routine up. Maybe some of that Nipsey Hustle. Last time that I checked. That's right.
They're gonna say you have misrepresented our brand. Please refrain from any further use or speakings of. Okay, let's see.
Hey, we still waiting for you to catch that fish?
I ain't even cast it yet. Can I at least cast first?
You cast it at least 2-3 times.
Are you sure about that? Okay, here go the cast.
Oh, you send a little spot there?
Oh, you already know the deal, huh?
Oh, please, you ain't gonna do that.
You know what's about to happen. You gonna listen to the countdown too?
He goes do that with it. You gonna count it right back up and hook it back up in that rod and lay it back down.
I ain't lost my.
Don't be praying. Throw it out there again.
Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh, what? guess us being quiet gonna help, huh?
Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on.
Catch something.
Oh.
What you on about?
It was close, but no cigar.
So what? Close to what? Close to getting hung up in a rock?
We got gun in the chat.
Girls, that's how you doing today?
Oh, I'm out here chilling, gun. We out here having a good old time.
I'd say not good.
Chicken out here making super low guesses again. Can't guess the weight of a fish.
I see you did what I just said, right? You could have done that earlier.
And what was that?
You reeled it back in, cooked it up, and laid it back down on the deck.
I don't appreciate all this extra commentary.
Oh, you gonna throw the spinnerbait now, huh?
That's right.
You be throwing that spinnerbait, huh? Catching them little bitty fish, huh?
Oh, man. All right, this is the last cast, guys. Last cast.
DNR roll up on you can't breathe, huh? Oh, tell you to open that live well, you going to jail, huh?
Mask Off Fishing is in the chat. Said, all right, Juvie.
That's right. It's Juvie said it, baby.
All right, man.
Man, he out there. He throw that baby CDR run up. He can't breathe, huh?
All right, peoples. We did this thing called Bass for Cash today. But as always, y'all just didn't want that cash. When was the last time somebody won? Does anybody remember the last person that won? I think it was Brian, the fisherman baker, was the last person that won. He was supposed to be fishing this tournament this weekend, but I haven't heard back from him yet. I'm trying to walk away with a nice and easy $2,000 this weekend. You always feel cheated because you can't guess the way to fish.
Look at my channel so I can see the
you can't catch fish. You can't guess the weight of the fish.
Maybe you should try casting net.
Well, you said you was gonna let me borrow yours, but I told you I don't need it.
I don't have one. I'm just telling you. Throw your cast net out there and tie to your boat and drive down the lake. Eventually, you got to catch something.
I know it's not what you speak of. We got Country Carpenter in the chat said, is that Chicken Hawk? It sure is. Mask Off said, it's winner take all. Yes, sir. Make sure you guys go to fishxlive.com. Check out the, once you download the app for free, click on the tournaments tab. You will see the Lake Sinclair tournament that is taking place this weekend. There will be 20 anglers going head to head, winner take all. $2,000 payout with 20 anglers competing against each other. And I'm trying to take that win. I need those funds. Want to give a big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations. And one more again, can anybody put all 4 of the sponsors and co-sponsors of today's live stream in the chat? Let's see who can get to it first. Who knows? I'm only gonna shout out the person who gets it right the first time. Let's see. And then we're November 1st is the what's the word? When it's in the works, Chicken Hawk, with all your degrees. What's that big word?
Don't know.
The prospective date. Is that right? Am I using that word right? The introspective date. Shout out to Dottie.
Y'all gonna be an introspective after I finish with you. Rethinking all your career choices. Why did I spend this money on this boat?
Shout out to Dottie. Dottie got it. She says CP, LOLP, KO, and JW. Shout out to Clint Perry, Living Out Loud, the podcast. We had Ken coming in. And then shout out to Joe Winkler. Now, who was it? It was KO. Shout out to Ken. Ken came in with the KO for today. He was the sponsor of today's live stream. All right, guys, we're about to head on out. It's time to go. And I see you guys. All right, guys, we'll see you on the next live stream. Make sure you tune in this weekend. FishXLive.com. Also, big shout out to SWAT Lawn Operations. As always, got to support the companies that support the fishing community. Oh, my God.
Just so I can beat you from the couch.
Oh, my God. Oh, my God. These fish are schooling like crazy.
Oh, my. Here we go.
Oh, my God, man.
Here we go.
Oh, my God. Am I going to be able to get out there? Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Let me put my trolling motor on high. They're still schooling. Come on, baby. Let me make it. Let me make it.
Why you gotta be so dramatic?
Oh, my God. They're still schooling. Come on, please, baby. Please. Please let me make it out there. Let me show you guys. Can you guys see all that? Can you see all that movement on top of the water out there? Can you see it? All of that is fish schooling. I got to catch up to him first. Come on, come on, come on. Almost there, almost there. Goodness, these things are coming out of the water. I'm almost there. I'm almost in range. We in range now, guys. We in range. We in range. Fan casting. Fan casting. Oh, and I got him. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. Do you see that? Do you see that? Oh, my God. Do you see what is happening here, Chicken Hawk? Do you see this? Oh, my God, guys. Oh, I got 8-pound test on here. 8-pound test. Oh, my God. This fish is huge. Look at that. Ah, goodness gracious. I got a double-handed. Do you see this? Do you see that? The bendation is egregious. The bendation is egregious. Oh, my God. Oh, my God. The bendation is egregious. Who's still in the chat? Somebody spell egregious in the chat. Put bendation, put something in the chat. Oh, my God. Do you guys see the bendation? Do you see my finger? Do you see that? Do you see the parabolic bend? Do you see that? Do you see the parabolic bend? This fish is gonna go crazy when it gets to the boat. Oh my God. Shout out to Country Carpenter. He said rod bender. That's right, I'm with the Rod Benders Bass Club. That rod is going crazy. Come on, buddy. Oh my God, I don't even see him yet. Oh my God. This thing is pulling. My hands are getting tired, guys. Look at that. I got a double hand. I gotta put two hands on it. I gotta put two hands on him. Where's the net? Let me get the net ready. Oh, we got the net ready, guys. Listen, that was 130-foot cast that I just made. Oh my God. Oh, don't do that. Oh, shoot. I gotta go to the back of the boat. Oh, there it goes, guys. That thing is huge. It's humongous. My hands are getting tired. Oh my God. There it goes right there. Do you guys see the size of this thing? Oh my God, look at it. Oh, you guys can't see it, can you? It's just sitting right below the surface. Come on, bud. Come on, bud. There it goes. Can you guys see it now? Can you see that? It's not a gar, and it is not a catfish, people. Look at that. Is it a great white? Look at that. Look at this. Look at it. I got the net. Come on, buddy. Look at it. This thing is huge. It can't fit in the net. It won't fit in the net. Oh my God, no. It won't fit in. Okay, I got him in the net. Oh my God. Look at the size of that. Look at the size of this thing. Look at that. Look at the size of this thing. Do you see that? Oh my goodness. Chicken Hawk. Chicken Hawk, do you have a paper towel? Because you need to. I'm about to take it to the scale. Look at that right there. Jade said that's a shark.
Oh my goodness. Take him to the scales in a bass tournament and see what happens.
It's a striped bass. I can take it to a bass scale. Oh, and look at this thing, guys. I can't lift it up. Let's see. Can you guys see the size of this thing? Oh my God. Oh my goodness. This thing is huge. All right, let's put him on the scales. Chicken Hawk, what's your guess? 2 pounds? Good Lord.
That's probably about, and since you ain't all brand new with it, it may be about 5, no, I won't tell you. 4.8.
All right, I'm gonna say this thing is about a 9. That's right, you've never seen something like that before. Let's get it clamped on him. Goodness gracious, the thing's mouth is so big. All right. Oh, man. I got to reset the scale. All right, we zeroed out, guys. What do you see on that scale, Chicken Hawk? What do you see?
I see not a bass.
Oh my God.
That's what I see.
Do you guys crazy nut said that's a good, he said that's good crazy. Oh my goodness.
Well, when the catfish you catch.
Look at that thing. Let's go ahead and put him back in the water. Hoo, 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 hoo. You're gonna have to be revived. Goodness, where my net go? I bust him in the mouthpiece.
You ain't putting in no mouth.
He in the concussion protocol. Oh, it's about to take off. Can you see it right there? Just under the surface. There you go. Look at that. Oh my God. 8.80. Chicken Hawk said 2 pounds. Oh my God. Whew, let me sit down for a minute. We were about to end the live stream.
Oh my goodness. It's not a bass.
It's, excuse me, chat. Does anybody in the chat know what kind of fish that was? Does anybody in the chat know what type of bass that was?
It's not one you can take to the sea.
Does anybody in the chat know what type of bass that was? Blaster says on 8-pound test, that's amazing.
Oh my goodness.
Chicken Hawk, aren't you amazed?
No, I'm actually not. I am not.
You are definitely amazed, Chicken Hawk.
I am not. You got a striper and think you did something.
I went all the way in my rod locker. I had to troll across the lake. I made a 130-foot cast. And pie-yow right in that mouthpiece. Manic Metal says, I missed it. You sure did. Oh my God. 8.80 pounds. Pure muscle and fighting. And I won. The bendation was egregious. Normally the bendation is sensational. But today, the bendation was egregious. We had a sensational bendation and an egregious bendation all in one day. Oh my goodness. It was just explosions everywhere. On 8-pound test. Look at that nice scenery out there. Look at the scenery. Nice, lovely day. Oh my God. The bendation was egregious.
It actually wasn't, but okay.
I mean, it was borderline illegal. The bendation was so sensational, it was borderline illegal.
No, that fish was illegal.
You said called it. You said, is that the bendation? You said call DNR. That bendation cannot be legal.
Illegal in a bass tournament.
What kind of fish was it?
Striper.
Bass.
You can't take it to the scales.
You just saw me take it to the scale.
Huh?
You just saw me take it to the scale.
You know what I mean.
You just saw me take it to the scale. All right. Go ahead and clap. You hear the applause out there? Thank you, everybody. I appreciate that.
No, actually we
I
don't.
think I appreciate everybody. Thank you.
We don't hear that.
Oh man, all right, let me go ahead and sign off of this thing here. All right, I appreciate everybody for tuning in. We will be back again tomorrow. I'll be back tomorrow and be back Friday. Remember, I have a tournament on Lake Sinclair this Saturday coming up. Make sure that you go to fishxlive.com if you want to fish in this tournament. 20 boats, $2,000 payout, Lake Sinclair. Go to fishxlive.com, click on the tournament tab, and you will see the Lake Sinclair tournament right there at the top. It's showing that it is an upcoming tournament. If you want to register, just make sure you reach out to the tournament director. Make sure there are still spots left because he is cutting it off at 20 registrations, guys. Once there's 20 people in there, then it is one and done. $2,000 payout to the person who brings in the best 5 fish of the tournament. All right? Any questions? Any concerns? Big shout out to the sponsor, SWAT Lawn Operations. Really appreciate it. Want to give another quick shout out to Ken. Shout out to, who else was it, guys? We had Ken, we had Joe Winkler, we had CP came in with those gifted memberships. And oh my goodness, I'm forgetting one. Who am I forgetting, guys? CP. Oh, Living Out Loud, the podcast. All right, guys, I'll see you tomorrow.